Hey there, it's Dennis from BC Tesla Guy. In this video, I'm going to go over the process I'm doing for sound deadening behind my subwoofers. So I've already taken out the floor piece, the side part, and then pulled out the subwoofer. That took about maybe 10 minutes at most. And so now I'm going to go ahead and place the sound deadening, and it's a two-part piece. There's a sound deadening material, this part right here. So you take that, you roll that on inside the fender, and then you take the foam piece that goes with it and you put that on top of it to a barrier for sound. And what's that going to do? That's going to allow less vibration from the subwoofer. Let's go ahead and just do a first test. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just tap on these spots here. Sounds kind of hollow down here. Kind of sounds like a drum. And where that's coming from, so there's the butyl thing that I'm going to be putting down. So that's the brand. And you just roll it on with this roller right here. So you just cut it to fit, like I've got this one piece cut. And then once you get that on there, you'll roll that on. And then after that, you're going to put this 1/4 inch, I think it is, or something like that. It's not very thick. Sound deadening foam on top of that. So these were all purchased on Amazon, so I'll put the links in the description plus that roller. But anyway, what I'm going to do is up here, I'll just go out. That's where the subwoofer sits. And, you know, when you're playing the bass and everything, you're getting this. So I'm going to put that stuff in there before I get my hand show subwoofer upgrade put in. And that way when it's put in, it should sound pretty good. Anyway, I'll show a bit of me putting this in here. Hopefully the battery doesn't die out. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so I've cut this one piece. And it's going to go in here just like where you're seeing right now. And then I'm just going to peel it and then use the roller. Just going to peel this off. And it's recommended that you don't peel the whole thing off all at once till you've got it in place. So I just peeled the part that goes way back. Okay, so now that you've got that, I can just peel the rest of this off. As you see, I can just now lay this down. And then you take this roller, and you're just rolling it down. Basically flattening down those diamond-shaped pieces. Oh yeah. Okay, so there you go. That's probably a better view for that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so you can see I've got the one piece in there. And then I'm going to put this piece underneath that piece thing. And then so I'm looking at it for right there. What I'll do is just pull down these pieces. Actually, I'll start from the bottom, I guess. Okay. So that's where I'm going to put that one. You don't need 100% coverage. I believe, 30-40% is probably good enough. Again, I'm just going to continue to keep applying these sheets until I've got pretty good coverage. Now I bought this small package, the small kit, so it's only got, I think, 9 of these sheets, and so it's more than enough to just do this portion of it. See how it conforms? It just basically wraps itself right onto it. Okay, and once I've done that, I'm just going to put a layer of foam on it. And I'm not going to cover the whole piece, just a couple spots, that's it. I'd say that's probably more than enough, just 2 of them like that. Okay, so you can see there I've got a layer of the deadener in there, and then I put 2 layers of foam just to cover around where the subwoofer is. And so we'll leave that the way it is right now, and we'll put the subwoofer back in. Okay, so I've now gone ahead and put everything back, and so I've got 1 layer of the sound deadener and then 1 layer of foam that I showed you earlier. The subwoofer's put back and everything, and there's no rattles anymore, but let's listen to this. That's this thing here making that noise. Right down here's where the majority of this stuff is. That's that. So we come over to this side and we do the same test. So like right here. See how that sounds? Again, we'll come back here. Pretty solid. Okay, so just the conclusion, I did put some sound deadener right here in the back behind the subwoofer because I was getting a bit of vibration on the outside when I was playing music. That is completely gone. When you tap on it, there's no rattle anymore, and it sounds pretty good. I don't know that there's any sound difference inside the car. There may be, but I wanted to put that in place for when I get the hand show version B Pro for my long range. It basically puts a new subwoofer in there, a new DSP and amplifier, so the volumes will go up, and so there'll be more vibration. But anyway, it was a success. Probably took me about an hour altogether to take the panels out, roll in that stuff, and go from there. So if you have an opportunity to do that, it's probably, I think it's definitely less than $100 to do it. And why not? I'm going to put some up here because I noticed there's a bit of a rattle there. And then over on that fender, I'm going to pull out the stuff on that side, just put it there too, just to solid out the car. I may be putting a subwoofer on this side, the NDX subwoofer. And so there'll even be more bass in here. So for now, I'm just preparing it for when Jeff puts in the hand show new subwoofer. Now, I did touch the original subwoofer. It's plastic. It almost weighs nothing. But I do know that when I had the hand show in my Standard Range Plus, which is the same subwoofer that's going in this one, it was heavy and more solid. So I'm expecting to get much more bass from that compared to my long range. I do remember my Standard Range with the hand show, it thumped. So I'm looking forward to that. It should be coming in the next couple weeks. So I'll definitely be doing a review comparing the standard long range audio to the hand show. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and be sure to subscribe, like the video. You know the deal. Anyway, thanks a lot.